No, he's just yarning.
Yeah.
Might have to do something about that, eh?
Yeah. We'll get him into gear.
Yeah, not like us that just, work all the time and we don't talk and waste time, eh?
Yeah, never, mate.
No. I better put the camera away. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the channel. Now, there hasn't been an update on the cotton for a little while. No, it hasn't been harvested yet or picked. And I'll chat a bit about that while we're walking through. So this year I haven't picked out a particularly good spot or a bad spot. It's probably just fairly regular. But what has happened is we would have picked it probably a couple of weeks ago, but it has just rained maybe 10, 15 mils, sometimes 20 every week or so for the last 3 weeks basically, and just as it's about ready to and dry enough to do something, you get rain again, and because it hasn't quite dried up, it just you can't get onto it. So it's getting very close now. But what has also happened is the cotton pickers that are lined up to do this work have obviously had to finish the previous jobs with the neighbour's paddock, which they were doing that first, and we'd teed in the whole season. We defoliated ours based off when they did theirs, just so it was all teamed up. So basically the rain held them off on that job, and then so that just, it's a snowball effect. So it's not ideal to be sitting out here and ready, but it is what it is. But it's actually pretty good. So she's all ready to come off. It's pretty easy to just pop out like that. And yeah, feels like cotton. So there, it does have the seeds in there. What we will do is we're very roughly teed up a bit of a walk through the cotton gin, and we'll be able to do that, do a bit of an interview, whatever, go through the actual cotton gin, because I haven't been into one since I was real little. So that'll be interesting as well. But also just things have changed since then, so it'll be very interesting to see that. So that will be coming up hopefully in future episodes, so keep your eyes out for that one. But look, it is a fairly compact little plant, which is actually good. Means it's put all its available energy into putting out cotton, which is the bit we want. So I think that's pretty much it for the update on the cotton. We're hoping within the next week, I'd say, hopefully we can get onto it, and we can get going on that. So it'll just be a waiting game though. We'll have to wait and see. But so look, we've just been basically hanging around waiting for that. We've been trying to get spraying at the development block. We did a little bit. There's another 400 hectares to go, and the weeds are getting really out of control, but we just can't get onto it. And we've tried to get the plane in to do a bit, but because there's other crops around that have been planted and coming up, the spray planes are a little bit nervous, because you don't have as much control over the product with a spray plane. So look, it's just we're not complaining about having too much rain, because there are plenty of people out there that would love to be in this position. You can always do something when the weather's too wet. It just often delays the optimal time frame to do things. Whereas if you're in a drought or it's dry, it not only delays, but it limits your prospects of even getting an income. So we are definitely not whinging about having too much rain. But anyway guys, while I've got the time, I might just throw the drone up and we'll get a bit of footage of that. Good morning everybody, and we are back. So the last bit of the video I took yesterday, so today still waiting for a few things to dry out. We're getting there with these days, a little bit of a breeze, nice and sunny. Yeah, things should be dry fairly soon, but I thought we've got pretty well everyone here except for Dad. He's off on a little holiday, so yeah, everyone else is pretty much here, and I thought I'd run through and catch up with yeah, what's going on. So the last, I did mention just previously, the last few days have been a bit of just, yeah, odd jobs, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but we've got a few projects on the run. So, Phil's first. Hey Phil.
It's very windy at the moment.
Yeah. You don't think they can hear?
No, the mic might be playing up.
So, you're actually, you're working on something for your caravan, but we'll just ignore that. And now look busy like we're doing something here.
Yeah, well, the camera's on now, so we better look busy. No, we're just ordering some bits for the coupler or this. So, and then I've just got to order some bits off Boss. So just getting a bit organised, yeah.
So I actually haven't said anything about this yet. Basically, we have sold the AFM, so that was a yellow cultivator, which was usually hooked up to the Gason air cart. And the idea is we got this John Shearer, it's got the hydraulic breakout tines, and so a lot better with rocks and that sort of thing. And yeah, we're going to fit the Gason air cart up to this, and this will be our sort of planting cultivator option, and it'll help with the cotton. So we may come in and plant with the cotton because we have to pupae bust the ground. So yeah, that's where you have to cultivate and break up underneath the cotton plants to get rid of the pupae. So yeah, we're getting all this set up, and there's a little bit of modifying needs to happen with couplers and connections and all of that. So but yeah, that's going to happen over the course of the next little bit until we're flat out sowing. We've got Brad's got some of his kids been giving this a hammering.
Yep.
get them working.
It's a beauty. Look how much soap we're going through. Show them the other one.
Don't say that too loud.
Yeah. That one there, I think, is the one we're using mostly.
That one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that would be right. Well, that was well, that'd be 20 litres, so I would have used probably 3 litres, eh?
Yeah, maybe 5.
3, 4. I don't think it was full when we got it, but
yeah.
Was it?
Oh no, I'm not sure.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, it's unreal the way it gets the stuff off.
How many vehicles would have we washed? The kids are all fighting over it.
Probably 15 to 20 now.
Yeah.
And,
a couple of tractors and yeah.
With this nozzle, this is my favourite nozzle.
The Lance.
Because you can stand back about 2 metres and just.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Well, the mud, yeah, like the mud, you don't have to get up close to it and get splashback.
Yeah, but Lil's a bit upset because it's starting to take the paint off.
Is it? Paint off what?
My ute. But.
Yeah, she's a bit hard.
I'm not sure if I actually got the paint off somewhere.
No, I think it might have been already off. Once the mud's dry, it really sticks on there.
I think that.
So use that one for the soap. That's very satisfying. It's a satisfying experience, isn't it? And then blast it with that one. So no, it's.
Well, you meant to blast the mud off the mud guards with that one,
yeah.
Not the soap off.
Oh, we're doing the soap.
Well, that's not really what it's for, but anyway.
It works like a charm.
Take the paint and everything. So
we want the whole thing, really.
Yes. No, it's very tempting. The people have got to stop doing this, saying we can use something and then just drop it off and yeah,
take it away.
Yeah. No, it's a problem. But in other news, actually, we have a kit. Those guys are going to come and fit an injector kit to this little pump here. So we will have a, not quite as elaborate as that, but we will have a nice little kit for this pump as well. So that will come in the next week or so, and yeah, that'll be good. We'll probably the guys will come down and we'll do some demos and things and try a few different things. So no, we've been very impressed with it. It's Chiefs Australia is the company that have organised it all, and they just it just makes a difference when it's quality, not those little those clear plastic injector lines that you get with your normal pressure washers, and then after they get a bit of sun on them, they deteriorate and they don't suck properly, and then they don't. You just never bother using it because it just never works when you want it to. So that's that. What are you up to, JD? Plug-in hoses. So he's been working with on the John Shearer. We've got Brad's caravan. I was just going to check over a couple of things on it. Got an old quad that I'm just trying to work out why it keeps killing batteries. I'm not sure if it's because kids are leaving keys on and flattening them or what. So I've got to just sort that out a bit. We've got Robbo, he's helping JD, I think, fit up the hoses to the John Shearer. And yeah, what else? Oh yeah, we've got Phil, he's got his car up there, just going through, giving it a bit of a really good check over before their trip in a few weeks. And yeah, doing a few of the maintenance jobs like replace some idlers and that sort of thing, and then just before they go away do things like oil changes. So getting just a bit of that sorted out. So I think Brad's having a bit of fun now. So that's the Lance, you can see he's standing back about a metre or two and it just blasts the mud off real well, so that's very addictive. But yeah, it's hard to spot a dirty ute around here, to be honest, at the minute. Every time a dirty ute rocks up, one of the kids just asks to wash it, so that's pretty good. And in other update time, I might be stealing Dad's thunder, but that green tank on the water trailer there, he's filled that up and it's not leaking at all. So he did pull one of the fittings off and put a new seal on it. But yeah, all the plastic welding and that, everything's held. So yeah, it's all good. We're not ending up with big wet puddles everywhere wherever you park water tanks, so that's good. How you going, Robbo?
Hey, Matty.
Yeah, I saw you dip your hat. You were trying to get away.
I was trying to.
You are just following JD around, eh? Or what's going on?
No, I'm ahead of him.
Oh, he's following you around.
Yeah. Talking and
No, he's just yarning.
Yeah.
Might have to do something about that, eh?
Yeah. We'll get him in the gear.
Yeah, not like us that just, work all the time and we don't talk and waste time, eh?
Yeah, never, mate.
No. I better put the camera away. Anyway, guys, we'll update you a bit later. Well, everybody, it is the end of the day, as you can probably tell. And I've just come down here to the chickpeas to have a bit of a look. So these were the chickpeas we sowed, I don't know, 10 days ago, something like that. Just before we, but there was a bit of a break there where we could get some chickpeas in here. We didn't do all of the 500 hectares here at the main farm. And it looks like we're probably actually going to do the other, half of the chickpea sowing tomorrow. And then obviously the next couple of days, and then head down to the development block to do the wheat and linseed. So yeah, there's only probably a couple hundred hectares of the 800 hectares that's ready to sort of go. The rest is still too wet, so that'll probably happen next week. But so there'll be a bit happening. But the chickpeas here, it's all looking very good. It's they've all basically come up, nice strong rows, and they're punching through quite nicely. And obviously there's just oodles of moisture. So we'll see if we can pull that up. So there's the root system. So yeah, that is having a lovely start. It's having a wonderful time there. And in other news, it looks like this weekend, possibly, the cotton strippers will be here to strip the cotton. Now, in a couple of few videos ago, when we were talking to the agronomist about the cotton, we were talking about cotton pickers and cotton strippers and the difference. So it's all new to me, basically, but the cotton pickers are better suited for heavy crops. And go back and watch that video. I'll put a link in the description if I remember. Basically, they just work a little bit differently, and the cotton strippers are better suited for like dryland cotton or the cotton that's yielding a little bit less. There's not as much bulk to process. So yeah, we're waiting on the stripper, and they're a bit cheaper to run too. So that's ideal. But if there's rain forecast or whatever, we'll get it off however we can probably. But yeah, so that's probably going to happen in the next, I don't know. What's today? Today's Tuesday, so that could be, sometime Friday onwards, I'm guessing. And that'll be exciting, so hopefully we'll get some footage of that. Around that time, we'll probably be moving the gear down to the development block to get started there. So there's a lot happening. The last couple of weeks have just been very slow. We've been working on the caravans, doing all sorts of stuff. I haven't done a lot of videoing. So basically I'm shooting this Tuesday and it'll be uploaded Wednesday, and usually I've got about a week or so up my sleeve as far as videos, but it's just the way it's happened this time. So moving forward, there's going to be a bit more going on farm wise. The dozers are pretty well pulled up, and they will be for a little while now. One, because it's wet, and two, because we're just busy with planting, trying to get everything sorted there. And yeah, so that we won't be seeing a lot from them that often. So I think that's about it. I think I covered that all off. It's a wonderful feeling to see all the green rows. Not so much there, but all in the furrows there. So things are looking good. So guys, I do hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching. If you did like it, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the thumbs up, and we will catch you in the next one.